Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it is Saturday the 5th of September 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for the Euro, Cable and the Aussie dollar for the second week of September. And if you look across all the three majors, they have been retracing from midweek, and which suggests that the US dollar index has been attempting to recover and climb back up. And let's just take a quick look at the US dollar index, the DXY. There's the 4-hour time frame, and let's switch to the daily time frame here. And where we left off from the previous week, it did spike down lower. So let's move this a bit lower here. And it's attempting to recover and climb back up to the 38 Fib retracement level. So down at we are currently at the 21 Fib retracement. It's trying to make its way up to the 38.2 Fib retracement, where there seems to be some resistance up ahead, with also the 55 EMA dipping lower. So we could identify this as a retracement area here. Let's just potentially identify this zone as a key resistance zone here. So it's trying to climb back up to 93.70 area. Currently it's at the 92.80. So we'll see whether it's able to recover. And this was after a couple of good news last week with the ISM manufacturing PMI on Tuesday, where it came out, the figure came out better than expected. And then on Friday, the jobs report is also slightly better than expected, but of course it's from a lower base, and adding 1.37 million jobs. So we'll see whether next week it can continue to at least stay neutral and attempt to recover a bit more. All right, let's start off with the Euro. And the Euro spiked the 1.200 level, and then retrace all the way back down to the 118. So we can see that it's moving in a slightly bullish channel, and key resistance is still going to be at the 162 Fib extension, just above 119. And support, if it does break the 118, then it's going to target the 138 level, 138 Fib extension level. So we'll see if it's going to move in this channel, or whether it's going to break below the lower trend line. The monthly pivot and the new monthly pivot and the weekly pivot were pretty much aligned last week at the 118.66 level. So we'll see whether it's going to dip lower for next week as the US dollar attempts to recover. So in the meantime, the 119 is going to be a strong resistance, and if it does fall below 118, then 117 will come into play. This coming week, there's ECB rate and monetary policy decisions on Thursday, and followed by Friday, there's Eurogroup meetings. So those will be a couple of key events for the euro. All right, let's move on to the cable. And similarly, the cable attempted to climb higher until Tuesday, where it hit the 200 fib extension here on the this short-term swing, and fell all the way back to 132 and just near the 62 fib retracement. So on the longer time frame, the 200 fib extension is still a key resistance zone. And for this coming week, we'll see if it's going to drop further and really attempt to hit the upper channel trend line where it broke out from. It could not fall lower, and then managed to find support at 132 and form a doji on Friday. So that's going to be a strong support at 132. Let's move this back up here now on a short-term move, and this confluence of the fibs is going to be, we could also move it further back. And that's the 62 fib retracement area, and right next, close to the 162 fib extension here as well, which was a significant level of resistance previously. So let's this area now is going to be a key support. Let's mark this as a support now at 132. This will be the resistance at 133.75. And if it does fall further, then there is the 131 and 78.6 fib retracement level. So this will be another key support zone. If it does fall down lower. So that's the 131 level, and 70.6 is 130.89. So this will be a critical support. So meanwhile, this coming week, there's only the UK GDP figure on Friday and no other major news. There are a number of minor news. But the ongoing Eurozone and UK trade talks is still in a deadlock. There's no significant progress yet. All right. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. And the Aussie dollar also likewise hit a major resistance at 0.74 round figure, and then fell all the way back down to the weekly S1 level, just above 0.72. So this was after the RBA rate decision, and there was no major change there. But then it followed up with Wednesday, where the Australian GDP was significantly lower than expected at -7%, so it's confirmed a recession. And with that, it continued to fall for the rest of the week and fell even further for the US non-farm payroll report, but then managed to recover somewhat towards the later part of the night. So we'll see if now that it's also fallen back into the channel, we'll see whether it's going to fall further to the lower channel. And the 138 fib extension is going to be a key resistance. Alright, so this is going to be still a key resistance zone. Support is still at 0.72. And this coming week, there's no significant news for the Australian economy. So just take a quick look on the weekly time frame. It's bearish for the week with a large spinning top, which is pretty much the same for all the other pairs as well. There's this for the cable, also a large spinning top with long wicks on either side, and the euro as well. So all looking very similar in formation. Alright, so it will depend on how much the US dollar can recover, and we'll see whether all these pairs can maintain above their support or whether it's going to dip a bit lower for next week. Alright, so meanwhile, do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen, and stay safe and have a good trading week, and cheers for now.